You know what? I'm so happy that I chose the path of divorce instead of murder. Because there's a lot of people out there who choose murder instead. I just wanted out of the marriage and to be a good mom to my children, to try and raise them away from that lifestyle and to show them that there is a way to be more cordial, that if you got to fuss with somebody, you don't need to be with that somebody. If you got to fuss every day, argument, that person can't lift a finger to help out. If they get off work before you do and they go home, take the children home with them too now. Fix theyself something to eat, but won't feed the children. And it's after 5 o'clock now. And you, whoever you are, you know who you are. Be ye male, be ye female. I don't care. This is how I'm feeling. Then you go right ahead on and you fix that meal. Go right ahead. I don't care if you male or female. It doesn't matter. Ain't no motherfucking chronological order. Motherfucker think they own a bitch. Bitches think they own motherfucking niggas. No. No, you are not the owner. The owner is on the birth certificate. I wish I hadn't never changed my motherfucking last name. I was just so scared when nobody don't want me. I done had children before. Don't nobody want you. I kept on hearing that. And they tell you that bullshit in the church. Oh, you ain't supposed to say nothing. You're supposed to just sit there and take it and be insulted. Tell that you ain't shit either. Because that mean I shouldn't motherfucking be here. If a motherfucker ain't supposed to have no motherfucking children, ain't none of us supposed to be here, because if I don't belong here, you don't belong here. You, whoever you are, who said that I don't belong here and I wish everybody, I want everybody motherfucking dead. Then you don't belong here either, and you are sick in the head. Listen to me. It is okay to get help. It's hard to find someone to talk to when you want to talk about that, but get it outside of your head. Don't just hold it in. Write it out. Some of the craziest Stephen King movie was a thought in his head now. He wrote it out. He put it into a film. Everybody can't put it into a film. So I do what works best for me. That's do this right here. Because counseling was, I don't know, it's easier for me to talk to my doctor than to talk to it as a therapist. Especially if I done had that doctor for a long time. Did I tell you I just lost another doctor recently? She didn't pass away. That's not what I'm saying. She moved on to something else. I wanted to go with her. Where's she at? They said she got office in Wetumpka, Alabama. I tried to schedule an appointment out there, and she had to move on to something else. So I'm wishing her the best. The best. I could sit down and I could talk to her freely. And she sat there so patiently and listened. And she knew me, and, she knew my health and mental health. We should be able to discuss it all in the same office where we feel comfortable. There should be someone. It should be just a counseling session inside of the office where the people who are suffering from the same thing can just sit down and have a conversation with someone who's going through something similar. And we can let each other know, oh, that's okay right there. What you feeling, that's okay. That's okay. Well, that's how I get sometimes, too. And he tell me the same thing. We get assured. Because sometimes we don't trust the doctor either. We don't know if he's a bigot. We don't know. We don't know if he worked for an organ collecting system. We don't know. When we go on the operating table, we put complete trust in their hands. And I believe in them when I wake up and I see them and they say everything went well. I believe in them. And I like to keep them close to me, those kind of doctors. But hey, they move on, They have other things that they want to do too. And I think my doctor is doing, well, she's not my doctor anymore, but I think Dr. McCory is doing something else now, Dr. Cook, I had to move on from Dr. Cook. She was a great OBGYN doctor, and she was always kind of rushing though, and I never really got into the things. I could tell that she was in a hurry, and I know that her job is very demanding. But if I'd have started talking when I did, she would just stop, and she would immediately start listening. And I didn't never want to go too deep with her because I knew she was busy, and she was a great doctor. And someone else who might be needing her even more, because at that moment, what I was going through, I was bleeding real heavy. And she's, like I said, she's a great OBGYN doctor. And she helped my body to kind of recover. I met 2 other doctors. No, actually, there was 3 other doctors that I met. I was going to this, it's a clinic that was joined to a food bank. And the ladies would come from different areas and work as doctors and as OBGYN doctors to help females out, because that's a female doctor. It's straight up. That's for us. And to have a woman working in that field is even more important to me. So I always look for a woman OBGYN doctor. I do. I do. Sometimes they can be done with precision. You don't even know they got that sample. You don't know it. You can just a look. You know they doing it. You can feel it sometimes, and you're uncomfortable, and they can help keep you at your comfort level. It's easier for me to relax around a woman, My mind, I done got old. I ain't got time to keep on switching up from one to the. It's like a lot of times if it ain't broke, what the hell you keep on trying to fix it for? You leave it alone. Just leave it alone. And that's how that's how I am. And I think that divorce was granted by men who were sick of being married to women. And they want the kind that would go ahead and kill you because you was their property, and they can do what they want with you. Yeah, you didn't have no rights. Women had no rights. No rights. We are no one's property but our parents. Our parents. Women, all of our rights were taken away from us. Everything. In certain cultures now, women are not, they still not allowed to do what they want with their body. If their body is going through sexual changes and she have not had sex in a long time and her body is aching and it's hurting, it hurts. It does. It does. It's an uncomfortable feeling, but you know what will take care of it. It's like that pain in your shoulder. Well, sometimes if you exercise it, if you work it, but sometimes it can be a little bit more intense than that. And you have to take a pill at quick fit. Bam. And that's what works. And that's what I don't like somebody telling me that I'm a hoe if I get out there and want to fuck somebody else. Because I ain't got to want no long-term relationship with them. I just need someone to scratch that area for me. I need someone who can legitimately massage that area for me. It don't have to be no long-term relationship. But then I don't even feel comfortable doing that no more. So I'm looking for the same nigga. Same motherfucker, 'cause I'm a mother and he's a fucker. I'm looking for me a fucker, okay? A fucker. He got to have real parts. I am looking, 'cause I'm a fucky. And I don't want to be labeled as a whore or a slut just because I have sex with somebody and I'm not married. This is my body and my decision. It was my decision when I became a mother. And it's your decision if you're not ready to become one. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But what if somebody said, no, I don't want to have an abortion? Then you should grant them their motherfucking wish. That's giving somebody. That's making a wish come true. No, I don't want to. And you say, okay. And you keep right on moving along. That's how I want to be in life, and that's what I want to come to me. But listen, I need to go cook some breakfast. I've been working on that garden. I got to get that thing straight and stuff like that. I need to go take a picture of it. Well, actually, I did take a picture of it, but I just want to show you around. Okay, bye.